What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to 62 Beer Reviews. Today we are checking out another beer from Jackie O's out of Athens, Ohio. This be their Candied Walnut Prodigality Barleywine style ale. So, got a little story time on the back here. It says this is a barleywine style ale aged in bourbon barrels and conditioned on maple syrup, wildflower honey, and walnuts. Got a little more detailing here. We will try to remember to read that at the end. If not, I'll put it in the description. But so time recording and when this review is going to come out, Thanksgiving. So figured we would review something fun and special for Thanksgiving this year. This is a beer I've been very, very excited to check out. Picked this up on Be Whistle Day up in Columbus on a recent trip up to see the family. So brought this one back. We're going to check it out, see how it is. So Jackie O's makes some awesome barrel aged stuff. Great barrel aged program. So we've reviewed a few beers from them recently. Go check those out after this one. But we're just going to dive in. So this be a 15.6% ABV barley wine. So they kind of go into it here. I'm not going to try to go into details too much, but a prolonged nap of 38 months, they say, in bourbon barrels. 38 months. Good God. 38 months conditioned on maple syrup, wildflower honey, and walnuts. So canned on August 28th. So time of recording, that puts us around 2.5 months old. Very fresh for the style. So yeah, let's check it out. Let's just do it. Enough talking, enough blabbering. But we'll show off that can art one more time. Love it. Very, very cool can art. Awesome. Let's crack it open. It's been a while. Let's see. I think the last barley wine we reviewed from Jackie O's was Iron Furnace. Loved, absolutely loved that barley wine. So high hopes for this one. We'll see. And yeah, she looks like a barley wine to me. Good God. So I will say, stopped at a few Jackie O's locations while I was up there. Stopped at the pub in Athens, and I tried Prodigality. This is a different version. I tried Prodigality, but I have not had this version. So just wanted to point that out before we dive in. But yeah, this looks like, honestly, it looks a little lighter than I was expecting, but it's still got that super murky, just mud water kind of look to it. There was no head whatsoever when we poured that. So, but yeah, kind of looks like a barley wine, maybe just a little bit lighter, almost like if there was like a blonde barley wine type thing going on. It's got that caramelly, just murky, like I said, muddy water kind of color to it. So let's check out the aroma. I usually say it looks nice. Let's be honest, this don't look great, right? But barley wine's one of my favorite styles. So check out the aroma. Oh my God. The smell of a barley wine, if y'all are into craft beer, there's nothing like it. There's a thing in Kentucky they make. If you stop at like distilleries up there, called bourbon balls. I know like Woodford Reserve does them. That's what this kind of gives me without the chocolate, just like the inside of a bourbon ball. It's caramelly, it's bourbon forward, vanilla, a little confectionery. And I feel like some people think like this like smells boozy. Me, I drink whiskey. I drink it straight for a while now. So it doesn't smell boozy to me, but I feel like some others, it may smell a little, a touch boozy. But that smells absolutely delightful. There's candied dried fruits, just it's super figgy, like caramelized figs. That's what this smells like. For being aged 38 months, it's not as oak forward as I was expecting, but there is definitely that just, I mean, candied and walnuts. I get that as well. Just it's nutty, it's figgy, dried fruits, caramel, and then bourbon. I mean, it smells freaking amazing. It's one of those reviews. I could just sit here and just smell this, talk about the aroma for the next 10 minutes. We're not going to do that, but I could for sure. So let's dive in. Cheers, y'all. Happy Thanksgiving. Oh my God. It's still like I'm still just tasting this beer. This is the best barley wine I've had from Jackie O's. This is the best barley wine I've had past couple years. Good God. I just gotta like take a moment. That is amazing. It's still on my palate. Holy shit. One of those things I should have just bit the bullet, bought a 4-pack of this. Because I mean this would age well, I feel like. It's drinking amazing fresh. Oh man. If they still have some of these, I'll be back up in Ohio in December. If they still have some, I'm picking up more. This is unreal. First sip. First sip. That honey is really there. Oh my gosh, it pairs so well with it. Honey, figs, bourbon, but it's not overwhelming. Dude, that is unreal. Holy shit. I feel like, and I say this whenever I review an imperial stout or barley wine with nuts added to it. I feel like the nuts just kind of balance out that sweetness. And I feel like that's really helping out here because you're talking about maple syrup, wildflower honey, and then being what what ABV? 15.6%. I feel like it's balancing it out. It's not overly sweet. It doesn't get cloying. This is unreal. It's syrupy. I mean, straight on, full bodied. Jeez. So much caramel. So much caramel. I mean, just like you drizzled caramel over top of figs. Holy shit. This is one of the better barley wines that I've had. I know I keep saying, oh, best barley wine from Jackie O's, best barley wine in the past few years. This is one of the better barley wines that I've ever had. This is unreal. Good God. And I had Prodigality, and if y'all follow me on Untapped, if not, go check me out. Um, I love seeing what y'all are drinking too, so please do that. But I checked into Prodigality, and I was like, this is good. You know, straight on, just solid, classic barley wine. It did not blow me away though. This is blowing me away. And just thinking, prolonged nap, as they say. I'm assuming they didn't change too much else. You know, they added that maple syrup, wildflower honey, and then walnuts, and just aged it more. I mean, it's amazing how much of a difference that makes to me. I would love to try this side by side with Prodigality. I think it would blow it away, in my personal opinion. But this is unreal, amazing barley wine. If y'all listen, I've been talking about Jackie O's, right? if you guys like barrel-aged beers, you need to go to Jackie O's. They're in Columbus now, so a little more easily accessible. You don't have to drive down to Athens. I highly recommend driving down to Athens if you can, checking out the main brewery. But they're in Columbus too, so if you're passing through Ohio, if not, dude, there's so many freaking great breweries in Ohio, underrated. So go check them out. I mean, this is unreal. This is a 5 out of 5 for me. This is insane. So good. I do get a little bit of that maple too. If anything, though, it's a little bit more honey forward. But this is everything that you want out of. Okay, before I forget, I mentioned I was going to read this back. All right, churning out complexity through time and heat. The solo grain, Maris Otter, brims the mash tun for a long soak. Portion of the first runnings were boiled and reduced, triggering the Maillard reaction, through which the vigorous heating of sugars adds a deeper color and flavor. The boil is then continued to further increase said reaction. So prolonged boil here, which makes sense with the mouthfeel and body and everything. Prolonged nap of 38 months in bourbon barrels and condition on maple syrup, wildflower honey, and walnuts finishes off this luxurious prize. Indulge in Prodigality's warm embrace with notes of burnt sugar, sweet prune, I said figs, oak, leather, and a candied, earthy nuttiness. That's what I said. That's what I said. The leather, yeah, I didn't mention that, but I could definitely see it. This is amazing. $17, I think is what I paid for a can. 100% worth it. I mean, if y'all like barley wines, this is buy a 4-pack. Like I said, if there's more, when I go back up in December, I'm 100% without a doubt picking up more of this beer. This is unreal. I think it'll age well. It's drinking great now, fresh. Y'all need to check out this beer. 100% trade worthy. If you like barley wines, Jackie O's Candied Prodigality. One of the best beers I've had this year. 100%. So, oh, good God. Check them out, man. If you're not checking out Jackie O's, something wrong with you. So, I think I'm going to leave it at that. A little bit longer of a review today, I'm sure. But thank y'all for watching. Thanks for checking in. Go check out this beer and go check out Jackie O's. That's all I got to say. So, thank you guys for watching. Again, happy Thanksgiving. If you're watching this review fresh, I will see you next time. Cheers.